So what are the rules? Omar Wasso is a contributor to TheRoot.com, and he's here to share some social networking insights. Omar, good to see you.
Good to see you, Lester.
Let's see, you've got Facebook, you've got MySpace, you've got Twitter. It's everything from sharing photos to I'm taking the dog for a walk right now. This is exploding so quickly, so is it almost too early to talk about where the lines are to be drawn, what the rules are?
Yeah, it's a moving target. What you see with technology is that it changes our etiquette. And so, for example, in the early days of the answering machine, it was considered rude to have an answering machine because people are like, are you screening my call? What's going on here? But then later, as more people had answering machines, it was rude not to have an answering machine. Hey, wait a minute, I want to leave you a voicemail. Where are you?
But then the term friend is being used rather loosely now, because friend doesn't mean friend like in the old way that we have this close acquaintance. So what are the rules in terms of making someone's acquaintance if I want to be your friend? Is it okay to say no?
I have a few recommendations, and there's no one right rule for everybody, but I would say you want to, if you don't know somebody, you probably shouldn't friend them, and if you don't know somebody, then you want to be sort of tentative, you want to be careful, or it's all right to ignore them, which is the thing on Facebook. It's okay to decline.
What about this notion of turning someone down or defriending? We heard the people in that tape piece being very offended by it, but people can become annoying. There are strategies now on these sites where you can talk about the most mundane things you're doing and become annoying at some point.
Yeah, defriending is sort of the nuclear option. There are ways that you can say on Facebook, you can say, give me less information about this person. You can also go into the privacy settings and say, I want to block information from this person. But basically, if somebody really becomes an online pest, defriending is the right way to go.
In your own Facebook profile, I know you posted a request for give me what you think the rules of etiquette are from your friends. What responses did you get?
Got a bunch of things. I mean, one of the things that you see, I saw a lot of, was people saying, understand the distinction between the inbox, which is a private way to communicate, and a wall, which is a public way to communicate. People too often are posting things in public places that really should be private communication.
And one of the areas of concern is revealing too much information about yourself, but conversely, can other people reveal too much information about you?
Yeah, so what can happen, for example, one story that someone told me was that the guy was on a job interview and his friend posted to his wall, hey, it was great to see you in LA, and that ended up revealing to his employer that he was not taking his day off as he had explained, but was somewhere potentially getting this job.
It is the internet, and this stuff lives on for everyone to see, potentially. Now, the latest craze to make the news is the list of 25 random things about me. Why has this list been so persistent in our news feed, and why do people insist on writing on them?
Well, you know, I think there are a couple of things that it taps. One is it's like the old chain letter of another era where, you know, people just sort of like to forward things on. It's a bit of a fad. But the other is it gives you this invitation to talk about yourself. And in a lot of ways, what these things are is this sort of deeply narcissistic opportunity to tell the world about me that I exist. And so this is this invitation where somebody's saying, oh, you've received the letter. Now you have to write about yourself too. And people obviously take great pleasure in that.
It's also complicated. Does nobody pick up a phone anymore? Omar Wasso.
What's a phone?
What's a phone? I know. I'm so old-fashioned. Good to have you on. Thanks very much. And now here's Jenna.